If you're wanting your boyfriend to propose to you, if you're wanting a marriage proposal, then we are looking into how to get him to do such a thing. 7 practical ways to get him to propose. And we are looking at number 4. Give him space. Well, what do we mean by giving your boyfriend some space? Well, 2 things. He may well be very well aware of what you want. You may even be hinting, talking about it, and even pressuring him to do it. Or probably you're sitting back silently waiting for him to do such a thing. And he could pick up the vibes. He could pick up and sense that there is something in the air. And in this episode, we are going to be talking about how do you give him some space. Well, we suggest that you give him 2 types of space: mental, intellectual space, and physical space. I know what you're thinking about. What is mental space? Mental space is really allowing him to be free of the constant pressure of thinking about moving the relationship forward. And you will be surprised that when you ease off the pressure, when you give him some space, he will actually respond probably more favorably than you would think. So don't pressure him. If you have been speaking about it, if you have been hinting it, if you have been in any way trying to get him to do it, I'm suggesting to you, just simply give it a break. Back off. Stop. And let him have some mental space. I want to suggest something to you. Not because a man is not speaking about something, that is not necessarily the same thing as if he's not thinking about it. So not speaking is not equal to or synonymous to not thinking. Men normally think silently. They ruminate. They go into their cave, as John Gray would say. They process things in their mind. Constantly talking in the background or constantly bringing things up actually interferes with the process of him sorting out, sussing, arranging, concluding, and coming to a decision in his mind. And what I'm suggesting here is that you leave him alone and give him time to think. Do something else. If you have to go away, which brings us nicely on to what I would call physical space. It is useful sometimes to just let him miss you. You know, take short breaks. Go to your family and friends. If it is possible, go on business trips and out-of-town workshops. Just let him have the house to himself, to do what he wants, to just think. And many times when your presence isn't there, when you're not filling the house with you, your physical presence, then he's free to think, to breathe, to ruminate, to sort, to conclude, and come to a decision. I remember a friend of mine, he had gone on a trip to Jamaica. And when he came back, he was already primed to propose to his girlfriend. So what I'm trying to say is that many times men actually need some space, some mental space and even physical space in order to really process and come to an intelligent conclusion as to what they need to do. And in many instances, when they're given such space, they actually conclude, decide, and even do the thing that you have been pressuring them for years about. So give him space.